Hello, Grant Wiley here from Worthington Publishing, here to bring you today's session of Grant's Game News. It's Friday, November 17th, 2017. If you like these videos, please go below, click the subscribe button. We do reviews on Tuesday. Starting in January, we're hoping to move back to Mondays and Wednesdays with reviews, and every Friday we post gaming news from around the gaming world, but predominantly war game news. But we do all kinds of games, particularly games on Kickstarter and information from our company. Black Friday's coming up. Continuing extension of news on some of the Black Friday sales coming up from different game companies. We'll be doing something from Black Friday, just quite haven't sorted it out yet, but stand by and we'll do that announcement. But now on to the news. Our new pre-order system for Worthington Publishing, I always start with Worthington Publishing, is up and now humming along. And how it works is you enter your credit card information, we capture it. We don't charge it, but we secure your credit card information. And that is secured online with a secure online service provider. We don't keep your number here in the office. If you call and ask me to charge it to your card, I cannot do that. You have to go online and do that. But we're getting your games, if you pre-order on our site, we're getting your games to you first and at the lowest price offered, normally 25 to 40% off of MSRP. And here's the caveat to all this. Even if we run it on our website pre-order, this is exclusive to our customers, we may still run a Kickstarter campaign to introduce it to other gamers out on Kickstarter. There's a lot of folks out on Kickstarter. It's its own engine in that regard. And Compass Games has done something like this. Some people grumble, but I actually like the idea. Offering people the chance to get the game at a good discount is a good thing for game companies and gamers. But anything we offer to folks on Kickstarter later will apply to customers that have pre-ordered through us. So if you pre-order now Devil Dogs of Blue Woods, and we tell you we're giving you this, at this price, the Kickstarter price will not be lower than the price on our website. And anything we offer customers for Kickstarter exclusives and things of that nature out there will be given to the pre-order customers. So it won't be Kickstarter exclusive, it'll be pre-order exclusive items. And we'll see, that won't be on every game. It just depends on the game and how many orders we get. We currently have 2 reprints for pre-order. One is Gettysburg 150 featuring a new double-sided game map. One side featuring the original Gettysburg 150 map. The other featuring a alternate map that Rick Barber did that has more detail. Any of y'all that play war games, you know who Rick Barber is. He does some great maps. And it'll include any special rules for the extra terrain details that Rick's added in. Cowboys Reloaded is out there. We had ran the Kickstarter on that. That didn't work out, so we've kept it up on the website. The plastics are out of it. However, it still has the new double-sided game board, new scenarios, a solitaire engine, and updated game rules. We have Quebec 1759. This is not a reprint, but a new game, and I'm going to talk about the new games now. It is part of a 1 to 2 player solitaire block game that is playable by 2 players. And this is designed by my business partner, Mike Wiley. It's on the siege of Quebec, obviously, 1759. And quick playing time, meant to play 30 minutes to an hour at most, depending on how many players and what goes on. We have 2 card games out there currently, both based on a card system designed by veteran game designer Lou Pulsifer, who designed Sea Kings for us, and of course the classic game Britannia that's been done by Avalon Hill and so many other companies. This is on the Battle of Hastings, 1066. Excuse me, I'm still fighting a cold. It's 2-player card game, lasts about 30 to 45 minutes. Mike Wiley's taken that design and designed his own game, Island Wana 1879. Again, these are 2-player card games meant to be played in 30, 45 minutes at most. MSRP is going to be $35. Pre-order price is $24. That's 35% off. We also have a two-player strategic space game called Crashing Suns. This is by Lou Pulsifer again. Crashing Sun represents galactic civil war. Two players in a game that typically lasts 30 to 45 minutes. Wooden blocks are used to hide a unit's identity from the opponent, but this is the only uncertainty in the game. Conflicts are resolved deterministically, a la Stratego, but with some great twist, without dice or other random elements. So, a little bit different there. No dice. And speaking of no dice, this one is probably one of my favorites on the list. It's designed by veteran game designer John Paninsky and his son. It's the Devil Dogs of Blue Wood. An easy-to-learn, fast-playing, 1 to 4 hour, card-driven game for 2 players. The map covers the historic French battlefield geography. Again, the map art by renowned historical game artist Rick Barber. 300 counters and markers represent the historical units and incidents involved, along with chits that determine initiative and order choice. The game is unique in that it captures the tension and high rate of casualties without ever casting a single die, relying on planning and issuing orders as the active or reactive player. The Devil Dogs of Blue Wood involved a great deal of research and play testing. And I can tell you this, Rick was a Marine, Vietnam at the end there. And I've seen the emails going back and forth between him and a Marine Corps historian on units and strengths and information about setup, unit designators. John is putting a lot of information into this game, and it's going to be fantastic. We have that currently at $49.99. Retail is going to be $79.99. So you're about 30% off. Guys, this is going to be a great game if you're a war gamer. Looking forward to this. Okay, new out there, and I just pre-ordered it this week myself from PSC Games, who we partnered with on Hold the Line. Great plastics manufacturer. He did Quartermaster General, partnered with Grigling Games on Quartermaster General World War I and also Victory or Death, the Peloponnesian War. This is the Richard Borg's Great War French Army expansion. So if you bought the Great War from Will and PSC Games, this is the French Army expansion for it. Multiple pledge levels on this, guys. He's got a lot of games out there. You can do his add-ons, and they are rolling through stretch goals. Pre-order price of $50 gets you 48 soldiers in 9 poses, 12 scenarios, 2 terrain tile sheets. They're also offering, and this is the one I picked up, Will is a miniatures manufacturer, and the first Great War game, the plastics were a little brittle, and if you weren't used to cutting them out, you could do a little bit of damage to them. Well, these are all going to be pre-cut out, bagged. They're a softer plastic. They're not going to be brittle. And he's offering a reissue with this. You can add it, of the original British and Germans for the game. This looks to be shipping in June 2018. Go out and check it out on Kickstarter. Again, from PSC Games, it's Richard Borg's The Great War French Army expansion. Sorry. Lock and Load Publishing is running a Black Friday sale from now until Cyber Monday with games up to 40% off select title. The sale starts today and runs through 11/27. Go to Lock and Load Publishing for more info on this great sale. Guys, I went out there, I looked, there's a ton of games out there for sale. They've got some good stuff. I did a review of A Wing and a Prayer from them. Highly recommend you pick it up. And this is a great chance to get it at a good price. Revolution Games, they have their sale running. And I think I mentioned this last week. If I didn't, they are up to 40% off until year end, it looks like. And this will run through December. A lot of their games are 40% off. Last but not least for this week, Compass Games is, I think, finishing shipping Brezhnev's War, NATO versus the Warsaw Pact in Germany, 1980. I really want to check this one out myself. Again, it's a post-Future War game, a Cold War gone hot game. Regular price $69.99. Available for $49.99. It enables 2 players to game the first month of a hypothesized communist invasion of Western Europe sometime between the fall of Saigon and the start of the Soviet intervention in Afghanistan. It looks real interesting. That and the Next War series from GMT are 2 that are on my Christmas list for this year. A couple of those. Next War Poland or Korea. Guys, if you know of any news that over the next week, I am going to do the news next Friday on Black Friday. So if you ain't out shopping, you can come here watching. If you know of any news, send it to me. If you've got a game that you'd like to see reviewed, send me an email. Let me know. If I have it, I'll review it. If I don't, I'll try and get to it. This Tuesday, I'm going to do old school tactical West Front 2 by Flying Pig Games. Mark sent me a copy of that, and I've been going over it and going through the components and pushing some pieces. And we'll get that. And I'm looking forward to getting Combat Infantry from Grant Daglish over at Columbia. They should be shipping that any time now. And guys, I guess that's about it. Do me a favor today. Go out, play a game. This weekend, teach a game. But most of all, happy gaming.